Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Tan and today we will be discussing how does the government intervene in the economy. Now over the years, the government has implemented different policies to monitor the economic activity in the country. However, nowadays the government has narrowed it down, has made two important policies to help monitor the economic activity in the country. First is fiscal policies, which are directly implemented by government officials and are uh, overseen by an organization called NEDA, which helps analyze the feasibility of these fiscal policies. And the first one is expansionary policy. Expansionary policy is when the government lowers taxes and hires government expenditure. This gives citizens more buying power, allows them to expand their business, and increases GDP overall. An example of this is when you want to buy a good in a shop. Now, since an expansionary policy has been implemented, you will get to pay less tax, which means you will get to use more of your money to buy the actual good rather than pay tax. This gives you more buying power, and it's more and gives more buying power and is favored by most citizens. However, this may expansionary policy may cause inflation to rise. So the only way to tame this is to initiate contractionary policy, which is the complete opposite, which is means to higher taxes which decreases buying power, and also may lower GDP in the long run. Now, another type of policy is the monetary policy implemented by the central bank, which is an expansionary monetary policy is when um, uh, interest rates are decreased, which allows people to take loans, which increases money in the circular flow, as they will be able to have more purchasing power and buy the goods and services that they want. This also helps them expand or jumpstart their business with the money that they borrow from the bank. However, an example of this is when you want to first start a business and you don't have the money. Since it's an expansionary monetary policy, interest rates are low, which encourages you to borrow money from the bank so that you can jumpstart your business. Now, inflation may rise, and the only way that the bank can fix it is to initiate contractionary policy, which higher interest rates and discourages people from borrowing money. Now, there is an importance between the two, as both fiscal and monetary policies are interdependent and interrelated with each other, as Dan Zoltan will explain it in his thought bubble.
Expansionary raises employment and increases economic activities and development in a country through more investments, more money in the circular flow, as taxes are lowered and people have more buying power. For monetary, interest rates will be lower, which also increases the money supply, as people will take loans and business expansion will be prevalent. Contractionary only happens when inflation is starting to rise. Since taxes will be higher, people will have less buying power, which also decreases the amount of money in the circular flow, and the employment will rise. Demand for various goods and services will decline, which will deny business expansion. The relationship between fiscal and monetary policy is the purpose of stability in the economy. There are times when the government, who are the ones managing the fiscal policies, make reckless decisions. For example, excess expansionary, which may cause inflation. So to remedy the effects, the central banks who monitor the monetary policies will initiate a contractionary policy to balance the economy, since too much of one side may be detrimental. The government may initiate free trade to help boost the economy through free trade, as foreign investments and specialization are utilized. However, under the government, they may choose to put into effect protectionism to restrict trade, to strict regulations which do the complete opposite of free trade.
So to conclude whatever Tyler and Denzel said, in any economy, no matter how stable it is, will require some kind of government intervention. This will vary on the type of situation the economy is in. Examples are to combat inflation or to promote economic growth. So the government or banks have either the option to use either monetary or fiscal policy. Although both have some notable disadvantages, both are still very effective in reaching their goals in the economy. However, downside to this is that the economy or the country itself relies on the decision of the government and banks to either improve or destroy the current economy. So we just have to trust that the people in power will do the right thing for its citizens. Now for some questions you can think about. Do you think your government should intervene in your economy or not? Are there any other ways that you can think of to help your country's economy?